How do you get out of a colitis flare-up? Now, if you study something called German New Medicine, which was created by Dr. Hammer, he had a 90% success rate with terminal cancers. Fixing something like colitis was super easy for him. And he discovered that it was caused by a conflict. And the conflict theme, the type of stress it was, is I cannot absorb something important to my survival. And your brain decided to put your colon into overdrive to help you better digest and absorb this thing. I'm writing an essay for my SATs, and if I don't have a pen, I'm going to fail, and I'm gonna have to take the SAT again, or I'm gonna have to not gonna get into this college. I need this pen. I need to absorb this pen. For me, it was time. I need time to get the high score and beat my video game. Hey, Mike, come wash the dishes. Hey, Mike, come vacuum this. Hey, Mike, you gotta go to school. Hey, Mike, it's time to go to hockey practice. Hey, Mike, you gotta mow the lawn. I don't have enough time. Time is being taken from me. I can't absorb and digest enough time to play my video games. The intensity of the flare is dependent on the intensity of the conflict. During the conflict active phase, oh man, I don't have enough time to play my video games because I have all these other chores I don't want to do. The colon is going to develop extra colon cells to help you digest and absorb time. When that conflict gets resolved, let's say it's summertime, parents go on vacation, you're home alone, I can play as much video games as I want, I have all time in the world, the conflict gets resolved, I no longer need these extra gut cells, and the body gets rid of them. It's removing physical flesh from my body. It's going to be a bloody, painful, mucousy process. That's the flare. What we do during a flare is we remain calm. We identify the conflict. Not only is the gut going through changes, but the brain relay, in which this is all controlled from, is going through changes, and we're going to have a fever. So we got to manage that. Some people manage it with anti-fever pills. That's why we put cold washcloths on our head and ice on our head to reduce the swelling in our brain, and we sit at an angle to reduce the pressure in the brain. Let's say in the middle of that flare, I get thrown into summer school all of a sudden, and now I don't have enough time to play video games because I got to do stupid summer school, and it just puts the colon in and out of overdrive, in and out of overdrive, in and out of overdrive. This is where we get caught in a flare that could last years. The best way to get out of a flare is to resolve the conflict and keep it resolved. Now, my importance of time, it's my personal perspective, it's my personal beliefs. What beliefs do I need to change to not get so worked up every time I don't have enough time to play video games? You know, that could be a tricky question depending on someone's situation. The best way to get out of a colitis flare is to identify the conflict that put your colon in and out of overdrive and that's giving you ulcerative colitis, and resolve it and keep it resolved. And the best tools that I have to do that, because this is a tricky process, the subconscious mind is not as straightforward as you would think. I have a 13-day protocol where it takes us day by day, step by step, shows us exactly what we need to do to find these traumatic memories and destroy the beliefs that they created, so it's no longer throwing our colon in and out of overdrive and causing these horrible symptoms. What I want you to do right now is go down in the comments and comment, what do you think is the conflict, the stressful event that's keeping you in this colitis flare? I answer all of my comments, so go down below and comment that.